Hey, it's Jimmy, and y'all watching the Comic Hall Crew on YouTube.
This is Hialeah at Heroes Con NC. Checking out Comic Hall Crew.
Hey guys, it's Pal Tim here. We love comics, and we're here with the Comic Hall Crew, baby. That's it. Number one, the Comic Hall Crew coming towards you, and we're gonna keep coming, and we're gonna keep coming until there ain't nothing left. Oh yeah!
We are back. Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. As my homeboy Matt Odom says, this is the Comic Hall Crew. We have been away for a while, but now we're back, and I hope that everyone is watching is doing well. Our esteemed panelists include Mr. Matt Odom with the mood-setting light back behind him, and the homie Puff Comics 83, aka Sean. Gentlemen, how are you all this evening?
Glad to be here.
Doing well.
Good. So we're back. Like I said, we've been gone. I don't know when the last time we did Comic Hall Crew live stream, but we are back tonight. We got a few things we're going to talk about this evening, but you all know how we do. So I'm going to get some things going to let's go ahead and get this thing started real quick. Hold on one second, and I'm trying to find the thing now, man. It's been so long.
I got you, brother. I know you're struggling, brother. They changed it around a lot since then, anyway. Last time we did.
Hold on a second. Okay. All right, there it is. All right, give me a second, and we getting. Hold on, let me get this set up over on this side first. Hold on. All right, I had this stuff together, folks. It's just then changed some stuff, and we hadn't done a live stream in a minute. But here we go.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
But my prices are reasonable. What?
Oh, there they go. There.
All right, so let's start off with this BS right here. Cut to the chase.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bento box.
Popeye's One Piece Luffy Bento Box, only 6 stores in hand, $350.
You should go to the Soul. See how many of them in the Soul.
You know what? Let us do that. This is an abomination because the meal, I don't believe it didn't cost any more than maybe $12 or $15. And of course, One Piece is one of the hottest properties coming out of Japan. So, Matt, you're gonna have to help me because I do most of this on my cell phone.
Go to hold on. Go to copy and paste that over into search.
Oh, you talking about this right here? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The lines that they had for this thing, it
Right,
was
right there. Right, just click on the one that say pop up bento right there. Click on that.
okay.
Yep. Click on that. And then scroll down. Go to you scroll all the way down there. You should see it on your left. It's gonna say sold.
Sold. Okay, yeah, sold item. Okay.
Let's see if it'll. Sometimes you have to refresh, hit refresh, and it'll refresh it.
Oh, it's refreshing now. I guess it's thinking like the Dreamcast. Okay. This is not AT&T, folk. So let's see. Let me hit refresh right quick and see what it does. I'm gonna have to do it again.
I mean, still, that's even crazy. $99, $100 for a box with a top on it.
Yeah.
You can go down to Walmart and get you a whole culinary set for that.
I'm talking about you can get a cookware set, man. It don't make no sense. I guess they don't want us to see what it sold for, but as y'all can see, It's one little bitty box that had, I think, 2 pieces of chicken and a
Piece
biscuit.
of the biscuit.
Yeah, it was a 2-piece. It was literally a 2-piece box with a biscuit in it. I don't even think it came in size. You see how small it is compared to the dude that's holding it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little thing with it, and it had a little piece. It had a chopper's cake.
Yeah, that's right. It had a little piece of cake. That's right. But that was it.
Yeah.
So is this the ones? Because it still ain't showing the one sold. I guess it don't want me to see it.
I went looking for one, man. I wanted one for the kitchen. I told Al, but he said, "Yeah, look, the $6." And then at that time, they were selling for even crazier price.
Yeah. 6 stores nationwide. I think New York, California, Chicago, and 3 other major cities. I'm saying to myself, man, this ain't even a promotion, man. It ain't fair, number one, because it's not nationwide. And you get to a point where you see this kind of stuff, man. It's like, why even bother? Because you're gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see this. Like, if $288.88 collectible, bro. Man, bigger fan of One Piece, man. I'd be doggone, man. I buy something like this, bro.
If you paying $288 for that, I can show you what you could buy one piece for $288. I can show you that.
Hey, man.
So, hey, I know we back. It's been a while. If you feel like you have the urge to pay $288 for a bento box, please inbox me at the Comic Hall Crew, and I will provide you with a list of One Piece items that you can spend $288 on. That will take you further than this box of chicken and a 2-piece and a biscuit. the dirty rice.
You know what, man? This thing put me on another page. I just looked at the StreamYard. I'm like, bro, this thing got me looking stupid. Hold on. All right, there we go. Come on. Oh, no items. No. Yeah, I did it. Come on, man.
You know, it really don't matter, man. The point is this.
Yeah,
the price is
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Scandalous is what it is.
Yeah, don't make sense. I just wanted to show y'all, man, this is some foolishness. Second. What's up, Cookie? How you doing, man?
Yo.
Johnny, good evening, sir. Glad you could join us. All right, next thing. I'm not the same thing. Okay, hold on. All right. Spider-Woman, #1, first solo title in Origin 1978 MCU, 2 times signed by Stan Lee and Joe Sonat.
You sharing it on the screen? I don't see it on the screen.
Yeah, share. Yeah, we won't see it.
Are you serious, bro? Come on, man. StreamYard trip.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, it's all good. We just knocking off the rust. You know, think about it. You gotta go through the first hour, not the rust off.
Hey, it might.
So what, Sean?
I said we might be back 5 months later, and they change things up again.
All right, here we go. Spider-Woman #1, first solo title in Origin 1978 MCU, 2 times signed Stan Lee and Joe Sonat. Do y'all think that's worth $1,200?
No.
Stop right there. Hold right there. Stop right there. Are they saying that's signed by Stan Lee and Sonat twice, or is it just 2 signatures?
I want to say, because I looked at it, it's signed by Joe Sonat and Stan Lee. I didn't see Stan Lee's signature on here twice.
Oh, okay, all right. But still, I mean, it's Spider-Man, Spider-Woman #1. Ain't no $1,200 book.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's just Joe Sinat and Stan Lee.
Still not worth.
No.
That's maybe 657 at the most.
Well, remember what I said some time ago about Stan Lee's signature, bro. People think that this, if they put that on a book and it automatically quadruples the price of the book. I ain't never known this book to be that high value anyway, even at a 9.8 without the signatures, like you said, man, what, $400-500 at best? Yeah, man, some crazy stuff. All
That's
right.
a 9. That ain't even a 9.8.
Yeah, 9.6. Joe Sinat, Stanley ain't have nothing to do with this book. All right. You know what? I know why it's doing that. Hold on. I need to share the actual screen.
Yeah.
I'm just sharing the tabs. My fault, folks. All right, we on track now. Avengers 129, CGC 9.8, MCU, Ant-Man, Quantum King, Kang the Conqueror.
Wait. Why is he mentioning Ant-Man's Quantumania? That came out like a couple years ago. Take that shit off the title.
I was just about to say, I mean, King the Conqueror been wrote off of Marvel Cinema for the last 3 years, and here you just talk about a damn King the Conqueror.
Not even the first appearance. No, it's just a random Avengers issue, and they using Quantumania as an excuse to say, yeah, this is a key.
And we on Dr. Doom now. I want you to understand that now. We on Dr. Doom. They talking about Quantumania. We on Dr. Doom.
We are on Dr. Doom.
All the way on Dr. Doom. No.
I got this book in my collection, bro. I know
We all got it. Yeah, we all got it in the collection. Every folks watching this show, who listening in their car going down I-16 right now, in their collection.
Hey, Matt hitting with the static on that.
Hey, Sean, that joke of microphone, man.
Like, damn.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, man. It's not anybody that's our age that does not have this book in their collection.
Right, Cookie. $300, maybe not a band. But you know what? I can't. You are being very generous, Cookie, because I only see 300. Not for this book. Like, the only thing they used that for was based on, like Matt said, Quantumania, or Sean said Quantumania. But Kang ain't been there in the equation in a minute. So
It's just like, why?
I saw this, man. I said, bro,
It's a 9.8 tax. That's all it is 9.8 tax. All that is 9.8 tax.
and this right here never fails. MCU never fails. All right. Oh, never mind. Let me skip that.
One Piece.
Stories of the Bible. CGC 7.0. Picture stories from the Bible. First appearance of Jesus. Huh?
I don't know why you put it because the first Jesus in comic book.
In a comic book.
That actually ain't the first appearance of Jesus in the comic book, if I'm mistaken. I want to say there was another comic book that was based on the Bible. It wasn't this one, but it was another one I want to say. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's incorrect. But I see what he's trying to play at. He's trying to go, hey man, you want to get your first look at Jesus in the comic book? This is it right here. He opened the hey, he ran the people out the temple in this issue.
Hey, the heavens opened up and Jesus himself came down and gave him this comic already graded 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
Jesus blessed him with this book.
Hey, Sean, apparently he didn't give him much regard since he gave him a 7.5 instead of a 10. You know what I'm saying? So,
He said 9.5 won't do.
Oh man, that is a gospel song, by the way, that Matt just referred to. But picture stories from the Bible. I saw this. I said, "Bro, come on, man. He ain't even on the cover."
I know us. Hey, is that a true first appearance? Hey, we at 180, 181, 180.
Yeah, they in the book.
It's a cameo.
I don't get us wrong. We're not making fun of Jesus. We're just making fun of the fact that somebody trying to sell this book off of the strength that it's the first appearance of Jesus in a comic book, and they felt the need to charge $999. I mean, they could have
Make it 1,000, man.
yeah, a cool 1,000. You got to watch it though.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
one of them St. Paul and the other one is Luke.
It's not free shipping, is it?
Let us see. Probably not. Oh, it's free.
It's free.
Priority mail. I thought they would have put some kind of like $7.77 or something on the shipping. Go ahead and lean into it. All right.
Yeah, and you know you gotta get this once a year now.
Oh Lord.
Look at the right top left hand corner there. Got some gum, Mentos. Top left. Go to top left.
Golly, man, look at the book, man. What the fuck?
Look right there. Look at that Mentos can right there. Right there to the top.
It won't do right. Golly, come on.
You guys probably scroll out. If you pull all the way out, you see it. Yeah, look right there right at the top corner to your left.
Oh yeah, the fresh maker right there. Hold on.
Yeah, right there.
This is just poor presentation.
A disgrace.
Man, I am so out of the loop when it comes out of this stuff. But I get the Mentos is right there, folks. There it is.
And then look at that right there. Look at that. Just a piece of plastic.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at it right there. Look at that bin. Look at that bin. That's why she cried. She didn't cry because the man did. She cried because of the condition of that book.
And then on top of that, man, it don't like no board in here. And the bag is just beat the hell up. Like, come on, bro.
Raggedy.
It's a reflection. That right there, the way Superman is, that's a reflection of that book.
Yep.
He rustled up crying.
Oh boy, it's been sitting in the box for a minute. There we go.
The nerve of him.
Well, at least they breath fresh. All right, next one on the docket.
Yeah, this is a hot topic here. I've been hearing about this all week. You should see the ones that sold. You should see the ones that sold.
Oh yeah,
you got folk paying $60 and $100 for a box of Pop-Tart.
How much?
$60 and $100 for a box with Pikachu on it.
Hey, that prompt came up, said make an offer and negotiate an even better deal. They done.
You know what? I'm gonna do this for y'all. I know mine. They trying to get me to sign in. I ain't got time. I'm gonna send them an offer about $10.75.
You would accept it too. Okay, anybody for to buy that junk?
$50. That's $12.50 a box for some Pop-Tarts.
For a Pikachu Pop-Tart.
And you know what really blows my mind, because I saw that they were not just doing this with like Pop-Tarts, but they were also doing it with like other Pokemon related like items and stuff. And that got me to thinking, like, are they selling Pokemon cereal for like $20 a box? I mean,
You know they got a new store. You got a starter jacket that came out, the Kanto starter jacket that they folks scalping that.
Hold up, Kantos, how is that spelled?
Kanto. Type in Kanto starter jacket. jacket. See if it pops up.
I can't spell.
Hey man, the starter jacket didn't cost that much when we were young. Let's look at that. Ain't even got a Pokemon on the damn jacket, just got Kento. Yeah,
This is sick.
it is. It's
So
demented.
what's the going retail price for them?
I don't know, but it ain't $250. I can tell you that. You probably get one. I mean, starter jacket. You know, starter ain't started what it used to be. So I would assume starter would be like maybe what 75,
Let's see.
65. But I don't know, man. With the tariffs, it might be up there. Yeah, you got to put the jacket because it's gonna pull up the put the jacket. Yeah. See, for the it's $89, $95, $90. Yeah, so they're trying to jack it up.
So the average price look like it's supposed to go for about $100.
Yeah, so they're taking it up by extra 40, 50%, 60%.
And it's crazy. You don't see them. You see them at resellers like eBay and Poshmark and Etsy, but you don't see them like Walmart. I mean, Target, wherever they supposed. I don't even know where they're supposed to be sold. That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have for tonight, man. For you must be out your damn mind. So I figured we go down memory lane and get acclimated again. So yeah, that's pretty much the deal with that. So on to the next segment. Anybody been watching any of the TV shows? The Boys, Daredevil?
I have got to get caught up on a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff out there that I've got to get caught up on.
Daredevil was really good. I enjoyed the season finale of it.
Oh my God, man. That last season. There's no spoilers to anyone that hasn't watched it, but you watched it, man.
No. Because I was getting caught back up on Invincible. Yeah, I've been trying to get Sakamoto. I've been trying to catch him on Sakamoto
days. Yeah, bro. Well, how many episodes are you into that?
I'm about halfway through with it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sean, go ahead. Go. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, it's all good. So I'm just trying to, like I said, work through that, and then, little everything. It's just a lot of. If you want to watch stuff on TV, it's a lot of stuff out there for you to watch now.
Yeah. Shout out to MC, man. I saw a post that he had posted when I was lurking on Facebook one day last week or the week before last. He was talking about this show called From. And I watched the first couple of episodes, man, and that was pretty dope. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, man. I watched Daredevil, the season 8 finale. I mean, season 2 finale. And I think season 2, in my opinion, was slightly better than season 1. And it set up season 3 perfectly, man. So I was talking to Larry about it, and I noticed, man, people online were talking about how the season was too slow. And I'm like, do people really like value the art of storytelling anymore? They just ready to see somebody get their throat tore out like every episode of a show.
Well, I think that kind of goes back to when you look at like how you have these shows where it's you were going to that period where everybody was talking about with Marvel. They're like, oh man, this show sucks because it's woke, this and third. but they don't look at the fact that you have to have a build up. You know, you got to step. I mean, you have to tell a story. Have to tell a story, and then people forget a lot of this stuff, especially with these Marvel shows recently. A lot of these shows are being brought back, you know, from the gutter, so they got to go back and kind of get everybody reacclimated. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I was talking to Larry, like I said, man, and I noticed that there were a lot of people just talking about how slow Daredevil was, and I'm like, and it was kind of like the same argument for Wonder Man, and it's like we all have read comics and we have seen comic book issues where there really wasn't nothing too much going on. It was a lot of exposition and a lot of storytelling and propping up, you know, if not for that existing storyline, a future story arc that they were going to tell. So I don't go into a situation, man, expecting Daredevil and Kingpin to fight every episode, you know. But when they fought, it was, to quote Professor X of X-Clan, it was vainglorious, you know. But yeah, season 2 really it was really good, man. Invincible, I hate that actually like ended. It ended so quick, but it was pretty good in terms of how it ended. And then The Boys is about to end in like 2 more episodes, I believe. So the most recent episode was episode 6, I think, and it was good. You know, I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but yeah, it was up there, man. But it's a pretty peak shows come out all at the same time.
Think about what you said, Al, with people complaining about Daredevil being slow, and it's only 8 episodes. And we grew up in a time where there was like either 13 episodes or 26 episodes in one season, or more. And while the stories back then wasn't as tightly told compared to now, whereas episode to episode continuous story, I feel like people just want to complain all over social media, and it gets to the point where it's like, I'm tired of seeing these people complain. They just want to talk about how the MCU sucks now, these shows suck, and all that. You just complaining just to hear yourself complain, and a lot of them just they'll say something with a hot take just to have 1,000 replies, and they never reply to them. They just leave the comment and let everybody else battle over what they just said. So it's all trigger happy fans that want to say whatever they want to say, whether they like it or hate it, and they just want they want to be heard. And I just tune that shit out. If I enjoy the show, I enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. But I'm not going to go on social media and let the whole world know that I don't enjoy it. It's a waste of time for me.
I agree, man. If I'm gonna tell somebody that some suck, I'm gonna say it amongst us. But in terms of, and I mean, even if it's something that I don't like, there's a way that you could actually explain yourself without just trying to dog it out altogether. And I think a lot of people are so dogmatic. They said the same thing about The Boys. The showrunner Eric Kripke, he had to get on the internet from last week's episode, and he basically had to tell folks, like, look, we need some exposition, because last week's episode they actually pinpointed on various characters within the show, and they kind of like showcased them. It was kind of like it was a filler episode, but it was an episode that had purpose, because they about to wind that show down. So they're actually setting the stage for certain things to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but they're setting the stage for certain things to happen within the show that is important to have that episode that they have. But people, it's like they want stuff microwavable. Like, we got to have this now. I want to see Homelander burn Joker's teeth out their face and all this kind of stuff. It's like, dude, let it cook, let it do what it do. And I'm actually in the belief that a lot of the people that we see complain, they don't read books, they don't read comic books, they don't understand how stories are structured, and that's how you got people online, like you said, Sean, just complaining about it. It ain't everything for nothing.
Hey, when they do these new X-Men movies, they need to go straight from the scripts of Chris Claremont. Exposition all. Give us that deep dialogue.
Yep.
And let these fools get bored out of their minds.
Bruh, it'll melt some brains because as far as it goes, he's probably one of the few X-Men writers over the years that actually took time to flesh those characters out. You know, everything that we see in media today is largely in part of what he actually put into his writing in the X-Men, man. Some folks are just, they're gonna complain regardless, man. People are already complaining about Doomsday, and it ain't even came out yet. Like,
that we don't need to see that to the end of the year.
Right. We don't see it till December, and y'all, well, when they gonna show us something? But whenever they did show y'all something, you complained about the stuff that you saw in the trailer, you know. But yeah,
and guess what? We're gonna get that one comment that says, "We got this movie before GTA 6." It's always the GTA 6 delay.
Hey, speaking of GTA 6, they actually had it was a conference call or something not too long ago, a couple of days ago, and they said that the speculative price of GTA 6 when it comes out is going to be around $79.
Not surprised.
I mean, I actually thought it was gonna be more, to be honest with you.
I think it's gonna be more, Matt, because that's just the base game. They're gonna have a deluxe edition.
They're gonna have the lockbox version,
right? They're gonna have a Super Turbo 2 EX Alpha Plus edition that's gonna come with a real set of handcuffs.
You're gonna have the stimulus plan edition.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna have all kind of editions, man. But you know, they also said, well, let me ask y'all a question. Go ahead, man.
They're gonna have the old Rusty Brown ring donuts version. If you remember that, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Rusty Brown ring.
But I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question, man. They also actually gave a speculation as to how much they spent on making the game up to this point. Y'all take a wild guess as to what they said.
It's close to $1 billion.
1.5.
I just $1 billion because you gotta keep in mind they have worked on this game through all the technology, all these changes through technology. So they don't tell how many times they had to go back to the drawing board to fix something and redo something. Then licensing, because you know the soundtrack gonna be robust.
Yep.
So you pay for licensing, then you gotta pay your voiceovers.
Yeah.
And you gotta coding, because at one time they were talking about the designers was talking about doing a union and stuff, going on strike. So had to pay them. So yeah, I can see it easily being a B.
Yeah.
This will be the last GTA we play. I'll tell you that. Because if it took long to do this, we won't see the next one.
Bro, the last one, GTA 5, actually dropped in 20.
Unless they've been working on like they did with Vice City. You remember when they came out with 3? Vice City came out right behind it.
Yeah.
So they may have quite a bit of DLC with their game with this one.
Oh, that's without a doubt, man. They still dropping DLC for GTA 5 online.
Yeah, that's the money, man. That's the money. That's where they're making the money at. So
yeah.
Shark cards.
Yeah, shark cards and all them heists and stuff. So yeah, they still making money off of GTA 5. That's probably why GTA 6 came out, man. We'll see an alien invasion before GTA 6 come out. Like a real deal, full-blown Independence Day alien invasion.
They're Prometheus.
Straight up and down. All right. So, Matt, you mentioned behind the stage or backstage or whatever you want to call it that you watched Mortal Kombat 2, man. So, what were your thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2?
I'll tell you, fellas. This was miles better than that first piece of shit we saw. Now I know the bar low when I say that, but it makes up. It makes up for the second movie, or the one we saw when we were younger. That trash. So, me and Nick talked about it yesterday. There's a couple of things there that I wish they would have changed. Now, if y'all want me to go into detail, I will. If not, then I can. If y'all want to.
Go ahead, man. Hey, bro.
You sure you good?
Yeah, I don't care.
So my major gripe with the movie, and I told Ed this yesterday. My gripe about the movie was Shah Khan is fighting everybody. And I'm just like, okay, well, y'all telling me y'all couldn't find, you couldn't find somebody, to go out there and fight some of these other battles. Every time I look up, Shah Khan is fighting somebody. Outside of that, man, I actually enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I mean, it was one of them ones where I didn't take the movie serious because of, we all played the video game, so we all know how the storyline roll in the game. And it's clear that that's what they're working up to. So for me, it was just a case of just sit back and enjoy the movie. I thought that what's his name? I can't call his name. I played Johnny Cage was outstanding.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban was outstanding as Johnny Cage.
Billy Butcher.
Him and Baraka, boy, them two there, man, was absolute comedy gold. And I mean, it was a couple of scenes that it was kind of like, all right, we could have did a little bit better here. But for the most part, man, I tell you, if you want to go see it, it's one of the ones where if you don't see it in the theater, you'll be all right. If you want to wait till you get home, you'll be all right. So I mean, if you want something to do one day during the week, go catch a matinee and sit back and enjoy it, man. I mean, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. That's the best thing I can tell you. It's much better than that one we saw, the one that came out in 20. When I say much, I'm talking much better. That was an absolute sham. You got Goro at a farm with cows and geese and stuff like that. But Shao Kahn, the special effects like in the game when you do the shoulder rush, with the green with the shoulder. They gave you got a lot of the moves that was in the game is pulled off in there. Quan Chi, he's in there. I don't like the way they did how they handled the Sub-Zero, the new Sabat deal. That was kind of strange. Other than that, man, I mean, it was Scorpion, and that's kind of like me and X were talking yesterday. I wish they'd go ahead and give us the full Scorpion. They kind of did the same Scorpion they did in the first one, But
wasn't it played by the same guy?
Yeah, same guy. What's his name from what's that movie with Keanu Reeves?
Not The Last Samurai. Or was it The Last Samurai? No, that was Tom Cruise.
No, my man. What's my man? He I almost called it John Wick.
Oh yeah.
Shane Sung, boy from Batman now.
So
the TV, I said, old Shane Sung is the guy from Batman. The TV. When he the one that the Joker said he'll squeal. That's a squeal. I know one when I see it.
I know what you're talking about.
That's Shane Sung. Yeah, that's Shane Sung. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in the first one. Nobody he had a long hair, so you wouldn't knew it. But yeah, that's him. Like I said, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a good nod to Mortal Kombat. They replicated the stages directly from the game, which is great. That was the coolest part was when I saw the portal room.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was tight, man. Jade, Katana, Money in the Bank. That's why I watched that movie and I was pissed off with what they did with the first one because you could have used a couple of people in this one here, man. But they screwed up in the first one. For all y'all that don't like that was talking about Cole, you ain't got to worry about him too much. He don't last too long in that movie. He get dust off for it. He fixed him up real good. So
yeah, I read he got dealt with.
Yeah, he got dealt with. Yeah. It kind of caught me off guard. I was sitting there, I was like, oh man, wow. Yeah, he got dealt with immediately.
So they gave him the Johnny Cage treatment from Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Hey, he got a few shots in there now. He got a few shots in there, man. I actually thought I was me and the ex we both talked about it before we went in to see it, so we kind of had a theory, and now our theory got put to waste immediately. We actually thought it was going to go another way, but it didn't go that way. But yeah, he got dealt with pretty quick, and a couple other folks got dealt with pretty got dealt with in that as well. But I enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a good movie. I give it a 7.5, 8. I say about an 8. 8 out of 10. Much better than that first one, though. Much better than the first one. Much better than that first one. I actually seen it twice. I watched it on my Super Box. So I actually seen it twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see you just froze there for a second.
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The AT&T thing was. But yeah,
No,
I
don't
read
worry.
it was
We get fiber. I don't know if you saw it. We get fiber here now, so
what with Cox?
T-Mobile.
You trust T-Mobile?
They digging the lines down the street. They putting the lines in.
So you'll get it before I get it.
No, they put them in your
man.
neighborhood. They put them in your neighborhood. They coming out
if
there.
it's competitive. You know what? That's probably why Cox dropped the price, man.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Because you know what? I know we go. Excuse us, panel. I know we're going off on tangent, but I just saw another company supposed to be coming here with fiber. Oh yeah, Cox in trouble here. I think something happened here. Yeah,
Well,
see, Bronx 8 star. Yeah, about right. They tell you that it's much better than that first one, man. That first one was, man, I'll tell you, they put another one of them out, man. I was going to have to go talk to Ed Boon. Ask you a question, brother. What are you doing?
Hey, Broxton, you saw it? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just like one. It was absolute. If I saw that first one all over again, nah. They getting you set up for like what's in the video game, what's basically what just transpired in the last couple of video games. That's what they getting you set up for.
You know, I think, man, that first movie, I don't like it. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not like that movie, but what I will say is that it did have the card stacked against it because it came out around the pandemic, you know, COVID and stuff. So I give it that much grace. But Cole was an abomination and should have never been the main character of that movie.
He damn sure wasn't the main character of this one. I can tell you that. They fixed that.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So I was hoping X joined, but hey, he'll go into a dissertation. But I'm pretty sure he's tired or whatnot. So all right. So it was when you were talking, man, it was something I actually forgot, bro. It's been so long since we did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it real quick, and then we're gonna get into our main topic of discussion. So 1 second. All right, give me a second. I just pulled it out. Like, man, hold up, I'm missing a segment. Lo and behold. All right, cover price top 10. This is the week ending May the 3rd. So we got number 10, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Silent Missions, Firefly number 1, Jorge Fornes, Connect Them 4, 1 in 25. Top weekly sales, $100 in the mint. 9 weekly units sold. Raw, $73. I don't have a desire to buy any modern books. and trying to find some kind of value out of it.
I'd rather buy another copy of G.I. Joe 1 from the 80s.
Yeah, you and me both. Or Transformers #1.
Yeah.
Lost Fantasy #6. I have no clue what this is, but it's an image book. Top weekly sales $39, raw 32, weekly unit sold 22. I wonder how they keep up with these numbers.
Saying we do go to eBay and count them what's sold, I bet you.
So it's eBay, okay? Because I'm like, man, how you know what a comic book store sells?
This is in one of them apps.
Ain't no speculation. Core die came. Oh hell no!
Yeah, that's what the theory was. Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, man, I ain't watched the movie, and I would have walked out the theater somehow. That's garbage. All right, so Lost Fantasy #1, #9, weekly sales $39. #8, Rogue Trooper Volume 1, #1. I have no clue. 9.8, $150. Raw is $8. Slab is $142.
But the what I don't know. That's an homage, but I feel like it's an homage. Oh, you know what? That's
Weird War.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one. Yeah, Weird War, either DC. Sean, what's the DC War comic?
Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock. Yeah, Sergeant Rock. Yeah, Sergeant Rock. That's what it feel like. That's what that is. It's an homage to.
No man, that color don't look good. That's just me. Brock said Sergeant Rock. Okay.
Sergeant Rock. Yeah.
Sergeant Rock. All right. #7. All-Star Comics Super Squad.
That's the first appearance of Power Girl, ain't?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It says co-creator of Power. Oh, this is because of Jerry Conway. May he R.I.P.
That's right. He passed away recently.
Yeah, I meant to post a salute to him, man. I can't find my Firestorm #1. My comic books all over the place, but weekly sales $525, TGC 9.6, weekly units sold 8, raw is $60, most common is $357 near mint. Yeah, it says the Punisher is seeing a huge presence in live action projects because he helped co-create the Punisher too, but he created him. Fans Jerry Conway took the aftermarket to collect the first issue of Power Girl. And Supergirl is set to debut at the end of the month, so it's got a whole lot of stuff working in his favor. #6, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Free comic book day. $170 near mint. Weekly sold, unit sold 17, growth 16%. We'll be showing our books a little bit later on, Joe. Glad you could join. Raw, most common $140 near mint. Slab, most common 0. #5, Lost Fantasy. Boy, I am lost on a lot of these books. Luca Casalanguida, regular. Top weekly sales $60.
I will say, if you notice something,
What's that?
most of the books in this is either Image or DC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Raw most common is $41 for this. Slab is $46. I guess it's just a popular book. Lost Fantasy #9, Cat Blanchett. Top weekly sales $60. Weekly unit sold 36, raw 34, slab $0. Oh, I forgot they were coming out with this book. The Django and Zorro. Oh, that's right. It's already been out. They're rumoring a Django and Zorro crossover film. So
I
apparently,
have that whole miniseries.
How was it?
It was pretty good.
Okay,
I enjoyed it.
that's what's up. Well, raw is $3, very fine. Slab is $60, very fine. There we go. First Marvel book.
But I mean, you know why that's there. You already know why that's on.
The Unpunished special comes out this month, right? I think. Because you know they got like an hour and a half long. It's
Oh, you
basically
know what? Oh, it's a TV show. No, next month.
next month in June. Okay.
If it does come out this month, it's at the end of this month.
Okay. Daredevil Born Again season 2 wraps up the week, and it was a wild ride. The reception from the previous season was a bit lukewarm. Season 1 was good, but this one was better. So yeah, John Barenthal cover. Number 1. This the book that I saw. Free comic book day book, but they had stacks of them at Fanboy. It didn't appeal to me, so I didn't pick it up. A top weekly sales for a free comic book day book is $30. I should have just grabbed all of them, but no, don't do that.
Don't be the scalper.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna be the scalper. Raw most common $18, slab $0. So, all right. I didn't have time to pull up CBS side, man. So next time I'll be more astute. Let's be more astute. All right, folks. So since we got that out the way, let me cue some stuff up over here, and then we're gonna get into the main event. All right. We're chugging along. I hope everybody's watching is enjoying the show. If you like what you see and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to Comic Call Crew. We've been missing for a while, but hopefully we can get back and do some stuff. But without further ado, where is it? Okay, there it is. Ain't time for that, man. I'm telling you, I've been out of practice, bro. So I feel so inept. But anyway, I stopped it because you know that whatchamacallit keep going to the end. It's like a spoil at the end. Okay, all right. So this whole thing has been kind of like a conundrum. So like I said, Joe, thank you for joining. We're gonna get to those comic books shortly in our halls if we have any. Okay, so the first part of this Saturday night discussion is in regards to gatekeeping. Okay. And the reason why I came up with this is because, and I'm going to just go on the exposition real quick. What I have noticed as of late on social media, you see a lot of ebbs and flows on social media. And one of the things that I've seen as being a trend is a younger audience, let's just say millennials and Gen Z, it's more millennials than anything. They have taken a liking to a lot of the stuff that we grew up on. And what I've been seeing content creators, and they talk about a lot of stuff that we grew up on, which I don't, that's cool. I mean, you learn something about this, that, and the third. I think it's real cool that you do that because you opening yourself up to our childhoods, which I still believe that our childhoods as Gen X is probably, kids will probably never see those types of childhoods again in the history of mankind. But I digress. But what I have been noticing on social media is that a lot of these creators, if you will, it's like revisionist history. seems like a lot of them, and I'm sure it's not all of them, but a lot of them want to take credit for stuff that happened before they were born. And I mean, that goes with everything. And a lot of times when you see a lot of these videos from some of these content creators, they frame things as though when they find something out, they try to frame it as though nobody else prior to them knew about this, that, and the third. But did you know that G.I. Joe had a public service announcement at the end of the show, and they taught kids about smoking and bullying and all that kind of stuff? Of course, being children of that time, we know that. But the way they frame it as though it's kind of like it's a brand new thing. Like we didn't even exist. Like when Thanos blipped everybody out of the Infinity War movie, it did it in real life. And it seems to be, and the topic of gatekeeping has been kind of strong because I not only see it in pop culture, but I see it in video games. And again, I don't have a problem. I mean, it matters anyway because it don't matter because I'm just some dude in making. But it kind of gave me pause to look and see like, why are they doing this kind of stuff? Like it really doesn't benefit them of trying to claim like they are the innovators or they just, you know, the whole Christopher Columbus conundrum. And, you know, if you know, you know, but you can't really discover something that has already been there that people already know about. So this first gentleman, and I actually got involved in the conversation online. He is an anime content creator. And the way he framed his video as though the anime boom that occurred in America happened during his generation. And that's not true. And I can actually show you when I responded to him. But I'm going to play this video right quick, and I want y'all to chime in on what he's saying. So give me a second. And I might not be able to stomach all of it because he really gets on my nerves. No offense to him, but he really bothers me. But here we go.
Great anime shift, revisionist history that I see on this app. A lot of you guys don't understand how anime became cool, how it flowed into the mainstream. But as a veteran, somebody that was actually there during the dark ages, I know how this actually went down. So worry not, because today I'm going to be teaching you with this, the Great Anime Shift timeline. Because unbeknownst to a lot of people, the Great Anime Shift actually wasn't one singular event. No. It was three, marked within this period of time called the shift period and or shifting period. I'm going to use them both interchangeably throughout the course of this video. Anyway, before I talk about the timeline itself, the shift period, I first have to talk about a little anime that came out all the way back in 2013. Attack on Titan. Now, a lot of people like to credit Attack on Titan as being the start of the Great Shift. However, that's not actually what happened. Attack on Titan, although very popular, was on a list of other anime that I would like to refer to as Dark Age anime. Now, the Dark Ages is what I would like to describe as that period of time where anime was really popping. However, because mainstream Western culture wasn't at the place to where it could fully accept it, a lot of anime was still seen as something that was generally pretty weird. Like if you showed somebody Attack on Titan during the Dark Ages, you'd probably get a comment like, why are you showing me a bunch of naked giant monsters trying to eat people? Well, because it's peak fiction. But they weren't ready to hear that. Why? Because the table wasn't set for them to fully accept peak fiction. But if not Attack on Titan, what was going to set the table? And or who was going to set the table? Well, much like most other things that become cool in the West, it all starts with Black people. People like me. A lot of us really liked anime growing up. Characters like Naruto and Goku from Dragon Ball Z were a core part of our identity. However, a lot of us were closet anime fans. Like we knew that other Black people liked anime, but out of fear of being judged, we kind of just kept quiet about it. However, if we were to all unite under our love for anime, everything would change. And so we needed some pioneers, someone or a group of people who were able to go out in front of everybody else and say, hey, you know what? I like anime. What are you going to do about it? Which leads us to boom, the first Great Anime Shift Nexus event. The release of When People Take Anime Too Far, Part 2 and or Part 3. It was from that moment where me, as well as many other Black kids across the country, became fans of. You see, what RDC World was kind of a Roman road, connecting many different parts of the Black community and or wider pop culture under one community. However, it wasn't just RDC. A bunch of other content creators around this same time were also starting to lock in and make anime. creators like King Vader, Caleb City,
I'm already sick of hearing this guy, man.
So
but anyway,
hold on,
speaking
give
of
out
content creation,
20,
when it
20,
comes to
30
the
more
great
seconds.
anime shift, we cannot ignore one of the biggest things that ever happened in content creation in general. I'm sick and tired at the amount of great anime shift revisionist history that I see on.
Okay, it was a part 2. Okay, so
Yeah. How you gonna just start at 2016 with anime? Like so we're gonna just leave out. Well, I'll get you ready. There you go. You see it right there in what you call it. I'm looking at your comment. Yeah, you gonna leave out Sailor Moon, Ranma Half, Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, rather.
I forgot about Gundam.
Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam. You're gonna leave out I got one that police, Dominion Tank Police, Vampire,
right.
Vampire, Fist of the North Star.
Yep.
Vampire, Devil Hunter. You know, you gonna leave out you got tons and tons and
Ghost
tons.
in the Shell, man.
Ghost in the Shell, Akira. You know,
Ninja
Scroll. I mean, let's keep it.
Vampire Hunter D.
You know what, Sean? Let's keep it a buck. You remember they used to show on Sci-Fi Channel. They have the anime marathon.
Yeah, sci-fi anime.
For a week. This was when we was in public. This was when we was in school. 14, 15, 13, whatever. What's my show, Al, that you watch out, that you the Goblin.
Bio boosted armor Goblin, right.
Then you got Airboy. Not Airboy,
you got Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. Yeah.
And that was actually
60s.
Yeah. So let me do this real quick and we can continue this conversation. So if for those that can't read it, that's me. If follow me on Instagram, that's the Big Brian. I said Gen X here. Anime started to gain momentum on a mainstream level in the States around the 80s. Ronin Warriors, Robotech, Voltron, Sailor Moon, and Mazinger Z were just some of the anime series running heavy in syndication. Advances in technology, i.e. internet, began making anime more accessible in terms of what was being offered in Japan, which was heightened by the interest of those who weren't into the genre. Now he responded and he said, I gotta know, respectfully, and I really do mean this respectfully, popular within a niche and mainstream are two separate things. Back then, anime was a niche within a nerdy genre. It was not taken seriously by general audience or favorably until much later. Here I come, bro. Respectfully, I have lived in that era. How are you gonna tell someone that lived through that time frame how it was? Anime was gaining mainstream momentum from the mid to late 80s up to the 90s, from syndicated TV during the Fox Kids era up to Toonami and Adult Swim. You only know what you've dredged from the internet. To tell someone that they don't know what they experienced and saw with their own eyes is laughable at best. You got it though, boss. Keep doing you.
Hey man, he started out with him. Anime started at Naruto,
right?
And you know what? If that's where you started at, that's cool. No problem. I have no problem with a lot of Gen Z because most of them are fans of Naruto, and stuff like that. And I'm fine with that. But for folks like me and you, who have grown up through, Goggle 13.
Oh, yeah. I just watched that.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Is like the outlet as if it never existed. When it did is it's like, and I understand what you're saying, Alice. Like, look, and I hate to sound like the get off my lawn guy, but at the same time, it's like, brother, just because it's new to you doesn't mean it hadn't already happened. It's happened. Right. It's like when you were young and oh man, this song here is great, yeah, but we heard this song before, and then you hear the sample track, and you're like, oh, okay, well I didn't know that, bro. We've watched, some of the greatest anime. What is now considered you know, like Sean said, Ghost in the Shell, Akira, the gold standard of anime. There's a reason why you see some of these auctions for some of these art pieces going for what they're going for, because they are pillars of art. You know, when Dragon Ball Z come out, when the new Dragon Ball come out in the fall, you're gonna have folks like, oh man, I can't believe this. This is amazing, brother. We've watched this saga 30, 11 times. I've watched Frieza get his ass whooped 50, 11 times. From top to bottom. When he was white to when he was gold. We watched him get his ass whooped. He got her. And he went to hell and whooped his ass. So
Yeah, sure did.
we watched enough Dragon Ball. You know, most people don't even know Dragon Ball came out in the early 80s.
Dragon Ball, exactly.
Yeah, they don't even know it's Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. You know, it's just when we latch on to something, we latch on to it like it's revolutionary. Oh man, this is unbelievable, brother. It was top notch stuff when Cartoon Network started showing Dragon Ball back in the day. It was must see TV. Yeah. Anybody that's, especially me and Sean's age, would tell you at 3:30 on a weekday, use either two places. Use either A, at the arcade, or B, you were sitting in front of your TV watching Cartoon Network, watching the Cell Saga. You were getting out of school, or at 6:30, depending on where you lived at 6:30 in the morning, you was watching Dragon Ball Z because they showed it at 6 in the morning back.
I remember when before Dragon Ball Z aired on Toonami, when it was on syndication Sunday mornings.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, before it was on, like, I think it was the Saban Kids Network.
Yep.
That was when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z, and then when it got onto Toonami, that's when it completely blew up. Everybody was doing artwork when I was in high school of Dragon Ball Z, drawing Dragon Ball Z stuff, because we knew of it from Sunday mornings. So, you know, Dragon Ball Z just started growing and growing. And I agree that Toonami run in the late 90s, early 2000s was huge. You know,
we have to keep it real around here. Keep it real around here. All right.
I will say I agree with him. Would say that late 90s, early 2000s when anime really took off.
Right.
You know, especially when Pokemon came over here and everybody started getting into the Pokemon cards and shit like that.
Bro, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Ghostin, thanks for being with us. And bro, that's what I was explaining to him in the comments. Like, there was a steady upflow of anime from the late 90s to 2000s, like you said, with Toonami, and then DBZ, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Adult Swim. When Adult Swim actually hit, you had like Inuyasha, you had they used to show like on the night, because they had, people forget Toonami came on at night too, and a lot of the more risque and like Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop, those shows showed up at night during the weekends. Inuyasha,
Saturday night. It was the Saturday night. They used to show them on Saturday nights.
Right. Project Echo, Tenchi Muyo,
Demon City Shinjuku.
Right. All those came on in the late night. So I agree with you, Ghostin. As far as it goes, it started in the late 90s, the early 2000s. But see, the thing of it is that this guy that the video that I showed, he's trying to break it down as though no one prior to Attack on Titan. Don't get me wrong, Attack on Titan is one of the best anime ever made. Like, it is dope. Like, the ending is kind of sketchy, big old, right? Dan said, I remember Voltron, USA Net, right? Exactly. So it wasn't like, okay, 2010 or 2011, whatever he said in the video, it just boom. And granted, you know, we some brothers on this panel and stuff, but you know, more than just black people were watching anime at that point, because that was the channels afforded those type of shows. Dan just said Speed Racer was on MTV. I remember, because I'm old as dirt, I remember back in the day, that Speed Racer used to air on what's known as WTBS out of Atlanta. It was WTCG at the time, and not only did Speed Racer show up, y'all can Google them. Space Giants, which is in Japan, is called Ambassador Magma. You had Ultraman. You had me and Sean talked about this a couple of weeks ago on my channel. Gotcha Man, which became Battle of the Planets over here in America. All that stuff was rolling. See, there you go. Hold on, let me blow you up, Sean. Battle of the Planet, but that's a dope poster too, bro. Hey man, I'm gonna come down there and steal it. But I ain't gonna steal your shit. But yeah, man, that right there came out in like 74 because anime, which a lot of people seem to fail to realize, it was an art form that actually started in the 50s and 60s, and it actually grew from there. And then in the 70s, like Dan said, it was just a cartoon because they played it off as a cartoon. Man, I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. I didn't know what anime was, but Speed Racer was anime. Gotcha Man was anime. Space Battle Yamato, Space Battleship Yamato, which is over here called All-Star Blazers. That was anime. So the presence of anime has always been in America. And going back to what Ghost said,
I watched somebody play Kimba, and
the
that
line.
was that and 8-Man.
Super 8-Man, yep.
Yep, that's another line I hadn't heard about.
But it's laughable to say that the anime just gained traction in America in the mid 2008 and the mid 2000s, because that's not true. But the sad part of it is he was just the most egregious person that I saw, because I figured that he would rub y'all the wrong way like he did me. But there's others like that that's not only talking about anime, but anything that we grew up in. Like I said, video games. I mean, I saw one guy, dude couldn't be no more than maybe 20, 25 years old. And he's sitting there like he helped manufacture Nintendo games coming out the box and stuff. Like, bro, come on, man. And again, if you have an interest, if that's your hobby, and go, man, knock yourself out. I don't have no problem with that. But to get on the internet and try to proclaim that anime wasn't popular, man, I'm sure you remember Media Play.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, like when I heard him say that, my ears perked up immediately. He was like, the Dark Age. I was like, so what's the Dark Age? I mean, the fact that you hadn't even, that he didn't even mention. I mean, Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Dragon Ball, that was like the E, that was just like the layup. That was the easy layup, man. That was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen running down the court. That's the easiest thing to do.
Him saying the Dark Ages, like he didn't really define like what is it? Was like the low point of anime or something like that? Because
That's exactly what he was saying, Sean. He was saying that
when you look at like a lot of modern anime with their new style and stuff, it's like, what is this shit? Did y'all see video clips of the new Fist of the North Star?
Yep.
I don't even have to. I know better than that.
Like,
I know better not to go watch that. I'm
like, hell no, this ain't anime. What is the CGI shit? Like
AI.
Yeah, a lot of it's AI, man. But see, us three, we just talked enough anime and we spit enough, like, just off the top of the head, man. One classic, Yu Yu Hakusho, best anime series ever, bar none. That was the 90s. And you ask anybody, for the most part, even younger cats that's watch Yu Yu Hakusho, they'll tell you it set the standard. Like, it's still considered one of the best anime out there. But just for the simple fact that someone wants to present themselves as being this authority, and like you said, Sean, the dark ages of something, it's like, bro, like, it makes me, as a person that's been watching anime for well over 40 plus years, look at it like, bro, why? Like, it doesn't even make sense. It's not necessary to try to gatekeep something that's been around for years, that you, before you even knew what Naruto was, or even Goku for that matter, you know, you were probably playing in, Fisher Price playpen. And that's no slight to him. It's just stay in your lane. Like, bro, like I get it. You trying to get engagement. He definitely got engagement from me that day. But it's like you see that more and more now in social media, and it's like y'all act like Gen Xers don't exist. You know,
It's just like that podcast from like a year or two ago with that had that kid on there that, and he was saying the outrageous thing that Jim Jones is better than Nas, and I'm like, what? And they use him to get engagement, to get people to react and have all these opinions and stuff, and then they brought him back to say, Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. And it's like, this is what this modern society is all about. Trying to have these hot takes on music, anime, or anything that we grew up on and say, oh, this is better than what y'all listen to. Like Chris Brown is at the level of a Michael Jackson who transcended everything around in the world. The man marched with people in other countries. So it's like, why are you even saying that? Because he just want to say that.
And I hope he paying attention to what's happening now, man. But because of that biopic, Michael Jackson back on the charts. You know, they said, and according to Forbes, he owns 60% of the top 10 in one chart this week. Taylor Swift, Chris Brown, Drake, Usher. I mean, you might have your differences in how you feel about the man, but you cannot deny that the world will never see another artist like him. He transcended. But you know, at this point, but again, you know, like you said, to your point, Sean, you a lot of these younger cats will come out and they say this stuff, and it's like, you know, I forget Shannon. Dragon Ball better than Superman. What's up, Shannon? But I mean, as far as it goes, and it bothers me to a degree. Go ahead.
Hey, Shannon, you stay tuned. You're gonna love the next segment, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love the next segment, bro. But yeah, it's one of them things where it's like you want to keep your mouth shut because it's social media, but sometimes, you know, you get triggered, and I just got triggered. And the more I see that kind of stuff, the more I'm like, bro, they just really trying to write us out of existence. Like, bro, and that's something that I don't appreciate. That's why I had to respond to the guy like I did, man, and to go back to media play, bro. Every Tuesday, Dragon Ball Z, I had damn near the entire Dragon Ball Z series on VHS. And I hate I got rid of them because I actually, man, y'all could curb stomp me for this, but man, I had so much stuff at the time. I was up in McDonald, man, and I took them jokers to Goodwill and gave them to Goodwill. I had everything up to the last few episodes of the Boo Saga on VHS tape of Dragon Ball Z. I had it when it was Pioneer up to Funimation, when Funimation took over and took it over for the rest of the series.
Deke.
I mean, you can't deny the fact that that's stuff that we went to. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, Joe. We'll get that one day. I don't know when, but we'll get that.
Been trying to get that 1,000 for God knows how many.
Like almost 9 years.
Damn decade. Hate this year. We've been trying to get 1,000 subs.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's like Dan said, it's very LeBron Jordan versus Jordan. Everything pre-thought. Yeah, that's correct.
Exactly. It's exactly what it's like. Yeah.
Exactly what it is. Go ahead, Sean.
I was just about to bring up that comment. You know, like, it's always this LeBron versus Jordan talk, and it's like, it's no contest, bro.
Yeah,
both can exist, but
at the same time.
Yeah. It's they always Jordan played plumbers. Yeah, they say he played plumbers and mailmen.
And LeBron play floppers, and he's a flopper himself. That's why I have no sympathy for what happened when the Lakers OKC game. Yeah, OKC flopped like hell, but nah, LeBron was the king of flopping. So whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Like I said, I've not only seen that type of video. Like I said, when it came down to anime, but just every video games, bro. And it's like, bro, we grew up in an era, our era, the Gen Z era. We grew up in an era where everything that's popular now had its inception in North America. Now, was anime as popular back then in the 80s, mid 90s? No, but it was still present. But going back to the previous comment, by Ghost in 93, by the mid 90s, Sailor Moon, Ronin Warriors, man, that stuff was in heavy rotation on TV. So you can't say, and like you said, Matt, if the 2013s and 10s were the ghosts, were the dark ages, what did we live in? Were we in primordial ooze or something?
I mean, this was like we was the Gilded Age.
Right. we were living in the bubonic plague and all that kind of stuff. So
we were living in the age of berserk.
Guts berserk. You ain't kidding. Hey, we were actually living in the Fist of the North Star where everything was apocalyptic and stuff, and and Thunder the Barbarian and everything just reset in 2010, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, man, that was part and parcel of the main discussion, man. Because like I said, I see it, and I've seen it just recently, and it's like I've gotten to a point now when I see it, I just ignore it. At one part, right, I just had to respond because I'm like, bro, that is you gonna put some respect on Gen Z name, bro. You can't just and what was the generation that came after us?
You got millennials.
It was a Gen Z after us, right? I don't know how it worked.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But whoever else came after us, man, they ain't putting no respect on their name either. But
Millennials was after Gen X and Gen Z after the millennials.
Thank you, Sean. See, you got your glasses on, don't you? You ain't on camera, but I know you got them glasses on, man.
Yeah.
But you see, straight up Dexter's Laboratory, boy. You had them glasses on. Man.
Stupid DD.
Oh, man, dark boy. Yeah, we need to do a show by them cartoons, bro. We need to go back and revisit some of that stuff. But all right, man, that was some good conversation. I figured, man, that would get y'all's blood heated up a little bit. So we gonna get into this next.
You for sure enough see some blood getting heated up now.
Yeah, I'm finna show some stuff. I'm gonna show. Hold on. All right, let's see. This ain't got no. All right. Chat. We're gonna show a couple of pictures real quick, courtesy of Matt Odom, and I want y'all to guess what we're gonna be talking about next. All right. This is a cart full of goodies, and if your eyes are good, you can see that these are Pokemon cards, Pokemon decks. In all their glory. This picture was taken courtesy of Matt Odom. You know, he is a professional photographer, by the way.
That was just John Gay right there. John Gay took that photo.
Oh, shout out to John Gay. So did he take this one too? Hold on, it's coming up.
No, that one is the one I took there.
Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is
and mind you, Al to pick this up tonight. I didn't even know about it till we walked till I got right before the show started that we were gonna be talking about this. So this is right on time here. This is why I said, Shane, you'll love this here.
So Matt sent me this picture right when we
zoom in on that. Can you zoom in on that? Can you my scroll in on that? It ain't gonna let you scroll in on it.
It might. Hold on. I think it will. Give me a sec. Oh no. Oh, you gotta hit the minus button for it to Where you need me to zoom in at, bro?
Look at that. Look what that brother doing right there. He put everything in the box in his car. Look at all that right there.
It won't let me zoom no further out.
You need to see no more. It'll make you mad if you zoom in anyway.
Where the cursor is circling.
Yeah, right there. He loads up the entire buggy of Pokemon, and he throws it in his cart. So all them folk that sitting there waiting, just looking at him.
Right,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt.
And he takes off, and you'll go to the show, and he'll be selling it for about 10 times what he bought, what he paid for it in the store. That's where we at now. Yeah, go ahead. I want to see.
No. You're good. So let me see how I can do this, because I wanted to show this first, and I don't think I gotta reshare it because they ain't gonna show it. It ain't gonna play the audio. But this was like part 2 of this Saturday night discussion, because I noticed on social media this is like getting like really crazy, and I started noticing some stuff. I don't collect Pokemon cards. Matt is our resident Pokemon card collector, but he does not collect Pokemon cards like these people. At least to my knowledge, he don't.
Look, I ain't standing no line. I ain't fighting no damn body over a damn Pokemon.
He might be out there doing pedigrees on folk. I don't know, because he ain't. I don't see him all.
Shannon the one out there body slamming folks.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna let this run for a few minutes, and then we're gonna get to a discussion. Just check this out.
Apparently, it's all the rage again. Apparently, it's the biggest, most important thing in the world, and the adults are ruining it by scalping everything.
They are.
We can't even collect kids' cards anymore without scalpers ruining the whole damn thing. Let's go to Los Angeles here. As a man was inside of a Best Buy because he wanted the first Pokemon cards of the day.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Probably at a Best Buy in Pasadena, a man was found inside that closed store. A group of Pokemon card collectors were camping outside the Best Buy all night. They noticed a large police response and found out a man was still inside the store. We heard from witnesses who say they believe that man was hiding in the Best Buy before closing so that he could get to those Pokemon trading cards.
Pokemon 151. Oh. Yeah. We're here for the 151.
I was just here for some Pokemon drop, but I went to the restroom, not even 15 minutes. I come back and there's cops everywhere.
That man, there you see him, was taken into custody.
So we now have dudes trying to camp out in stores overnight, trying to get the Pokemon cards before everybody else.
Which is ironic because he's literally paying for it legally.
Yeah. Can you pause that right quick? Yeah. Right. Can you pause it?
Best Buy.
Emotional damage.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Oh, it was great to see
Bishop Bullwinkle back in the house.
All right.
Hey,
Oh,
a
yeah.
little emotion. No, you good. I appreciate you doing that, man. All right, so here we go.
It's Target.
Mhm.
As we have these wonderful little displays. They're so cute.
They
so
selling them on
and guess what?
eBay.
People are just taking these things and leaving the store. And then they're turning around and selling them on eBay.
I don't know if they're just taking them because I've actually asked Target employees when I was a kid, like, can I have this empty display box of a Harry Potter thing? And I would just blink my eyelashes at them, when I'm 10. And they would say yes to me. And I would just walk out there. I got it. So maybe they're just, lucky and they just get it too.
Yeah, but the guys taking this aren't 10. They're middle-aged men that don't have a minimum wage job that are trying to take
and they sell it for
display. Trying to take a whole display and then like Scott is just like, why are you? I would never buy something like this. I don't know why they think that they're just going to go out there and say, "Hey, Pokemon fans, you want to put this in your room?" It's just like the only people.
Apparently they do.
Store.
They got it for free and they sell it on eBay for $900.
It's just like
crazy.
I love this hobby. I've collected cards for a long time, but like this is too much. It's one of those times where I don't buy from scalpers ever. Never. Oh,
Okay. This is insanity here because I see this right here on eBay. I have eBay pulled up and they actually are selling these things. Look at this. Target Pokemon display ditto. $465 right there.
No, what you need to do is you need to go to the sold listings because that's just asking price, right? So this is what they're asking.
Okay, sounds good.
So scroll down. There's a sold listing next section for you. There it
I
is.
should watch this video.
Where?
Show only sold items there, and then it's gonna re-go. There you go.
Okay, let's see what we got. $250 is one that's been sold over here. Let's see. Let me do another quick glance here real fast. We have one that's sold for 700 blabs. Apparently I'm frozen right now, which sucks.
You're not. We see you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not?
you're
Okay,
fine over
cool,
here.
cool.
Yeah, you
Okay,
dude,
cool.
you're not frozen at all.
It was frozen on my end. We had a one that was $700 over here. We had one for $550, one for $900 blabs.
And look at the dates that they're selling, right? All May 4th, right? And May 5th, right when these things went on sale.
So that's what we're doing right here. We're that's great to see. Just wonderful. Great. Awesome. Love it. What the hell is up with people? I don't why what is the deal with Pokemon? I don't understand. When did this just get super when did this become a big thing again?
So you joked about Logan Paul earlier. It kind of happened after him because he had his thing where he came out, he bought his Pokemon Illustrator card. He then got scammed with a big box of original Pokemon cards, and after that, he's just like, "Hey, you guys got to go out there. You got to you got to hustle," because he's got like a bunch of hustle bros that like believe in him. And after that, it kind of is when it all started. A whole bunch of people go out there, they take all the product, they think, "I'm gonna get those big cards, and then I'm gonna sell them just like the Paul brothers told me to do." And it really does suck because it's not really slowed down ever since then. Yeah, it's really not just ever slowed down. It sucks, man.
So you're telling me that the Paul brothers have made the Pokemon craze popular again?
There are graphs that show, I don't have them on hand, but like there are graphs that show that once he did his video talking about his Pokemon Illustrator and some of his other Pokemon collecting stuff, it like spiked. It did a hard spike.
Okay.
You know what? That's fair because I can relate to that. So there's a giant YouTuber who's got almost like 500,000 subscribers for Harry Potter, and he once did an unboxing of art box cards that don't even exist anymore. And since that, which happened 6 years ago, it's got crazy upwards where a box, like a factory sealed box, is like minimum $500 now.
According to Google, it says Logan Paul heavily influenced the Pokemon community around 2020, 2021 by driving up trading card prices by roughly 1,000% following viral card openings. He notably purchased a PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator for over $5 million and previously owned a sealed first edition base set box. And his involvement was marked by a shift towards high value investing with his liquid marketplace project aiming to sell shares in rare cards.
All right. So there's some more stuff that they talk about because I watched this video earlier. Matt, since you are, because I got a couple more videos to show, but in the meantime, could you chime in on this since you are heavily into the Pokemon collectors market?
I just think for me, is what you see is a lot in this industry, and Shannon's in the chat. He'll tell you if he's still in here. What we see a lot of when we go to these card shows is you got pull that down just a little bit, Al, because I hear a lot on my end.
Okay.
You hear a lot of times you go to these art show, these card shows, and you see the guy asked that who Brother Joe said who how do they know who is the scalper? Well, the scalper is relatively easy. So let's say a drop comes out on a Friday. The average ETB price of Pokemon box is usually this is the MSRP is usually about, it's like $49, $59 is normally about what you would pay if you was to get one out of Walmart. If you go to a card show, that same individual who would probably take all of the Pokemon goes to the show, just like comic books. They would mark that ETB up. I mean, Shannon's in the chat. We've seen them as high as $200, $250, $260. For ETB. And so what happened is people would say, well, I can go find it somewhere cheaper, but they've already hit up all other spots. So if you're a person that like me, that's like or Shannon like to buy and rip, then you gotta try to get that before they can even get to the store. You gotta head them off. It's gotten so bad. Now this is gonna blow both of y'all's mind when I say this. It's gotten so bad that they are putting trackers on cars. When they deliver the Pokemon to the facility. So that what you just saw in that picture, that's how they knew the lady was going to be there. So they just go to the store, and so they get all the product. That's how bad it's got. Yeah, I mean this is common stuff here, right here. And see, you supposed to only post at least. Thank God our Sam's is one in the box. They're supposed to have one per person, but you see what's going on there. They just the whole walking out the store like that. So now, when you go in some of these stores, they have that stuff locked up, man, because you got these folks. This is what they doing. These are grown ass men, ladies and gentlemen. Look at everybody stop it. You see him running down the aisle. You see him running. He's running down the aisle. We went to go get. They did a drop back in December of October. And we got up there to go pick up a box. And this one dude thought he was going to get the whole pallet. The whole pallet of Pokemon. But thank God them folks had it locked up behind the cage. You couldn't do it. This is World Heavyweight Championship fighting here we're looking at. This is no different than what I'm looking at on my right-hand screen. UFC. Right now, I got UFC on right now, and it's the same thing I'm right here looking at right here, UFC.
What's up, Inja? Yes, ma'am. This is Pokemon we're talking about.
Yeah.
Pokemon cards. Inja knows because she been opening the Pokemon packs.
So she know what I'm talking about. These jokers out here, the only thing missing from this is Michael Buffer. This is the only thing missing from this is Michael Buffer. I'm telling you, man, I have seen it with my own eyes. These are grown ass men fighting, pushing each other. And they all look the same. They have the hood on. I'm not lying here. See? I'm telling you, man. These guys, they all look the same. They driving from Florida, come all the way up here. I'm telling you, man, that's what they do. This is what these guys do. They go in these stores. It's just like comic books. You remember Robin King?
Oh, do I?
God.
Y'all remember when what was it? Laugh? What was it? Al?
The Batman Who Laughs. Oh yeah, yep.
You know, the book about the one but they're at the lake. They just abruptly start writing.
Yep. Even ridiculous. Remember when people were fighting over Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's like for some weird people get this fat. Oh, I'll never be able to get it again. And it's just like what Inja said. You know, some of us actually like to enjoy ripping cards, getting cards. Yeah, you get a hit or two, but it ain't like you living and dying off of that. Some of these folk are living and dying. Get your ass a job. Popeyes is hiring. UPS is hiring. Amazon damn sure needs some folks. They got folks that can't deliver worth a damn. Go get a job. Get a job.
He's lucky that he kindly handed you one. He could have just said no.
I know some shysters out there.
Sure.
I'm telling you, I've seen it firsthand. There are some shysters. And then hold on, Al. Don't let these be the only ones you show, because you got these shines at these stores. At the LC, at the LGS, it's just as bad. Because guess what the scalper do? He sells them to him. He sells them to the store.
You know, one quick thing, real quick, I'm gonna let you continue. I saw a video where this one guy was actually, he was either part of a large card show, but he basically said that they had banned, I don't know, I mean, I guess they could, they know.
Maryland, I know what you're talking about. Well, he started banning folks.
Yep.
That if the new product just come out, then they turn around and sell it
and send them off. Yep. Yes, he wouldn't let them come in and sell nothing.
Yeah, man. These guys buy that stuff. It was like that last weekend. I went to a car show down here last weekend, down in Perry. And I was walking through that, and I was telling Shannon this the other day. All I saw was anybody in the chat, anybody that collect Pokemon, go know what I'm talking about when I say this. All I saw was Ascended Heroes all over the place. I saw more Ascended Heroes than I've seen bathrooms. Everywhere I looked, it was an Ascended Hero, Ascended Hero, Ascended Hero, Ascended Hero, Ascended Hero. So that told me immediately that's the scalper. That's the scalper right there. Because if the local stores, and we got a mutual friend that work at the GameStop here, if they cannot get the product in the stores or keep it on the shelf, how does Johnny B. Bad have 20 cases of Ascended Heroes sitting on his table? How does he have 20 cases of Ascended Heroes sitting on his table? So you know that's the scalper. And as the brother stated in the chat earlier, I refuse to buy from those folks. So you know how you saw that problem, how I remedied that problem? I just go buy the cards and just keep it moving. I go find wherever the cards are at whatever, decent price, whether it's at a shop or if I see somebody selling, and I just get the card. I refuse to put any money into that shot, to these shots right there. Them cats you showing up there right now, them Shine's hands who are in there elbow dropping off the top rope or a box of Destined Rivals and Ascended Heroes. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, brother. Not doing it. I refuse to. It's just like the comic books. I refuse to go. When we go, y'all remember we used to go out on, and we sit up here and do these shows, and then we go to a show, and then you look up there and they got the same comic book that came out on Wednesday, going graded. Sometimes you be like, how did they get this book graded within this amount of time?
Yep.
And the book sit up there in the 9.8, they want top dollar for it. I mean, look at this right here. This is what they doing. Pallets. They park out there. Look at it right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. But see that, Dan, this is what I just talked to Shannon about that yesterday. We were talking about this, and I said, a lot of these folks, this is why when I was at that show last weekend, a lot of these folks were looking crazy because nobody wanted to buy that stuff. And see, it's all good and well. You can go to the store and you grab it and take all that, but you still got to have somebody want to buy it. And when you got a ton of that stuff and you load it up on that, you think you're doing something. This is why we tell folks, and what's up, Jeff? And I collect. I have a lot of older Pokemon. That stuff you can't find. It's hard. It's hard, to find that stuff. But then when you buy all the new stuff, you're gonna be left holding the bag. That's why I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook, and you should see the idiots that you can tell that have went down and bought tons and tons and tons and tons of this stuff and can't get rid of it. But this is what they're doing. This is it right here. And it's a system. And it's what you have a whole. It ain't just one person, Al. You got probably 10 people that's in on that. You have one dude that'll bring 7 people with him to the store to make sure he get it.
You see what Enzo said here?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like sneakers. You remember when the Jordans used to come out and they said the Jordans was sold out before they went to the general public? Same thing. You remember? All right, I'll make it easy for everybody. Yeah, you remember when they used to do Ticketmaster online and you could get the tickets, and then they said the wrestling tickets sold out.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. The bots get all of the stuff, and then you go to the event, and you walk the parking lot. Here come Johnny coming. You talking about you want to go see Stone Cold versus The Rock. I got tickets right here. How much a ticket? $500, $800. No. We know who you are. The scalper. That's why I say the scalper will reveal themselves to you. You just have to be looking and paying attention. These are grown men. You hear me? These are grown ass men clocking out. Man, Shannon sent me a picture. They had a dude one day. He went in there, and the dude standing there with a suit on. He's standing there with a suit and tie, ready to load it up. Look at right here. See, I told you they all have on hoodies. They all have on hoodies, baggy pants. Typical. This is typical right here. Sitting outside camping, outside of Target. Not for a PlayStation. Not for Nintendo Switch. Not for the new Star Fox that's getting ready to come out. They're not camping out for that. They going to battle over Phantasmal Flames.
Phantasmal Flames.
Yeah, because they want the Charizard. If you want the Charizard that bad, just buy the damn Charizard. And then you got this right here. This is what you were talking about earlier. Where now these folks have figured out how to describe grandma.
See what Angel said she wear her hoodie.
This is grandma. Grandma's up here wanting to get it. I want to get Pokemon too. I want to load up on Pokemon. Yeah, my Medicare ain't coming through. I want Pokemon. I need to get Pokemon to help me get this hip replacement.
Check what X just said.
See, X put the policy in at Best Buy one per day, one per person.
Well, let me just say this. Hold on, Sean, right quick. X, salute to you, because as they say, not all heroes wear capes. Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
I was like, man, I know X got some stories, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, these some of these guys, man, they are weirdos. Strangers. Look at this guy right here. Stop right there. Go right there. Go in the white right there. Not right there. Not right there. Go back out of there. Go back out of there. Right there. Come up. Right there. Right there. Look at that guy right there. Go up right there. Look at this. Look how dusty that brother look right there. This is what's Monday through Friday. This is what's out there. This is who getting all the cards. These are the degenerates that we see. I mean, look at this right there by your cursor. And look at this right here. Look at that flow boat. He get ready to get flow boated. Look at Bolo Young. Look at him.
Bolo Young.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna have to start recording. Me and Shannon, we've been trying to get folks. We got to start recording these folks or what we see. Man, it be some weird. I'm telling you, maybe some weirdos at the when they be putting out stuff. I feel so bad for the folks that's putting out the card. They be right over the person.
Look, wrestling for real.
Look at this.
Chaos.
Unfucking believable. Grown men. Dusty. And I ain't talking about Rick Brown. Look at this right. Look at this brother right here. Look at this. Well, you know he never.
Hey, Sean, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the show. So yeah, this is chaos, man. Polo, yo.
That's brilliant, Joe. I'm gonna use Team Polo, yo. This is Team Rocket. This is Team Rocket behavior right here. We looking at
Team Rocket.
This is Team Rocket behavior we looking at right here. Look at this. Only thing missing is meow. Look at this. Look at this right here.
And see, this is the thing, Matt, and this is why I wanted to talk about this tonight, is because you have to ask yourself, we heard the video talking about Logan Paul and stuff. I don't understand how this guy, he already a millionaire a few times over. So yeah, he can go online and say this kind of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, he had what they call an NFT a few years back that he bought for several thousand, like $50,000-$60,000. It ain't worth for like $30-$40 now. So I get it. He's an influencer, but why is and you probably can't answer this, but if you can speculate, why are these people spazzing out over these cars? Like they gonna sell a couple of cars and then they gonna move to Cancun off the money that they making. This makes no sense to me.
There are expensive cars in Pokemon. This is a fact. It's just a known fact. But what happens is, what I found, at least in my collecting, is they're not collecting like the truly collectible stuff. What they're doing is they're getting this modern stuff because it's a quick hit. They want a quick hit. They see that, I can get 5 boxes of this and sell it for $200-$300 a box because some dope's gonna buy it. And in their mind, that's what they think is gonna happen on a consistent basis. They're chasing the high. And so
Darryl, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother? And so what you're seeing here is the scarcity. You got to keep in mind, everybody can't find this stuff. So when people do find it, they have to a plum fool like this right here. I mean, look at that, man. Look at this right here. Look at this right here.
They passing licks over some Pokemon cards, man. Like
body slamming people, man.
Look at this dusty behavior right here. in a Target. Exactly. Quick people will buy this stuff for a premium. It's a quick flip. And so they look at this and it's yeah, man. I gotta have it.
Team Bloodsport.
Hey, you on one tonight, ain't you, Joe?
Hey, Jeff. My heart's on fire. Gonna push it over the wire. Okay, USA. This is where we at.
I agree. And the sad part of it is, man, I talk about One Piece, and sadly, this is starting to kind of creep over into that particular card game.
Oh, wait, you wait. I'm telling you, man. I keep a lot of times stuff that I don't want to keep or have or whatever. I keep it for kids. So a lot of times when I go to the card shop, I have it in the car, whatever. And the little kid come in, and I've seen several times where these kids come in, and their parents like, we can't afford that. So what I do, I just walk out to the car. Yeah, man, take this. They give it to little kids, man. And these jokers like this, these shots are like this, they don't care. These brothers, right, they don't care. If the Billy walked up to me, I just want one pack. I just want to get a pack of Surgeon Sparks. They say be gone. They turn him away. These are grown. Let me say it again. These are grown ass men that sit around and drink liquor on Friday, going to the store to get a children knocking down for. This is like a Tickle Me Elmo. This is Tickle Me Elmo all over again. Remember the women was fighting on Black Friday for them elbows. What was it? What's them dolls they used to have back in the day? Them
Cabbage Patch Kids.
No. Beanie Buttons.
Oh yeah.
Quick flips. I remember that. Just like Sean said, we were joking about it. They were flipping chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this ain't nothing to laugh about, but folk literally got murdered over them things.
I mean, we talked about it earlier with bento boxes. The bento box. We talked about it earlier. The bento box. You got idiots buy the bento box. They're bento box. $300 for a damn bento box. Hey, popcorn holders from the movies.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It truly is sad.
It's very sad. And this is what right here, what Jeff said. I mean, you got kids, bro. They ain't trying to get the golden foil Jigglypuff. They just want the cards. My nephew collects Pokemon cards. One of my nephews, rather, and it's hard for him because I mean, you got National Wrestling Alliance and Target over some ETBs and stuff, and it's got me so involved. I don't even collect them. Now I do collect the One Piece cards, and I saw what you said, Shannon, and I got a plug. So hopefully my plug don't get compromised, so I can get some cards. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not expecting. Now, if I get a lick on a Gear 5 Luffy, yeah, I'll probably get rid of that Joker if it was a, one of the metallic cards. But I mean, I'm a fan of One Piece, and I collect the cards. So I get the card. I don't have no problems getting the cards. It's just that I know it's already here, but it hadn't gotten to this level. So I mean,
yeah, Shan, I know what Shan talking about. Yeah, you got cats. You got cats fighting at basketball games to get Luffy promos.
Yeah.
Joker don't even know what anime is.
Yeah, like Logan Paul, man, had just bought the first issue of the One Piece manga, and he called him Luffy D Monkey. Like, bro, that ain't his name. and then he want to try to, because he catching hell not because of that. And see, this is the thing, man, and it's crazy. And I'm gonna go back to something that Shannon said, and I get exactly what you were talking about, Shannon. But this ain't no different from scratch offs. I mean, you Joker going and buying a whole roll of scratch off, thinking he gonna catch a lick. I mean, yeah, if you get some cards that you could flip and make some money on, fine, bro. I the way I see it is like this, man. If there's a certain amount of rare cards in a case of cards, you have to educate me on how many singles packs are in a case, bro. If they manufacture 200 boxes of Pokemon cards, prismatic, ETB, whatever you call them, the chances are of rare cards in that 300 account box of Pokemon cards, the cases is gonna be low. So it's just like going to the store buying a whole roll of scratch off and thinking that you're gonna get $500,000 off of each scratch off ticket. I get it. The thrill of getting that big card, you can get that lick and brag about you getting the card. I get it. But I mean, come on, bro. Is it worth these jokers? This one, he about to beat this dude out of his sweatpants and stuff over a case of cards.
I mean, the man got skid row marks on his warm up pants. I told you, look at they all dressed alike. I told you that. Look at me, all dressed alike. All of them flip flops. Look at this. Look at this right here. Just look at this right here. Grown men. I can't stress to y'all. Grown men fighting Tudo Vale in the middle of Target.
The fact that there's a whole page dedicated to this shit,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like World Star Hip Hop. I never cared for that because all they showed was all these.
Look at this right here.
Hey, Sean, but at least you can say this is multicultural.
It shows the stupidity goes across all cultures, man.
Right, exactly. So yeah, man. I mean, that's my whole thing. Like, bro, it's just everybody ain't gonna come out on top with these cards. If your goal is to go out there and buy up all the cases, and yeah, you might come up off a few cards here and there, man. But it to me it's just amazing, man. Because like I said, it's just like going buying a roll of scratch offs, thinking that each one of them gonna hit. You might have a couple that give you about $38, $200, but you ain't gonna be able to retire.
Nope.
With all the people that's selling them.
The true cards like that, man, are like so far out of reach for the normal person, man. you have to put in a lot of work to get those cards, and most of those cards are, are truly collectible. Like, I still got a few of my old Pokemon that's worth a good piece of change. But you got to go back. You got to go all the way back to 99, 2000. These jokers ain't think about them kind of cards. This is what they going for. Stop right there. Can you pause that? Can you pause that out? Can you start that over if you can? I want y'all to see that right there in the beginning.
Hold on. I got to exit back out.
Exit out and come back on that one. Look to your left when it come on, everybody. Look to your left. Let's start looking. I'll tell y'all when to start looking. Start watching. Get ready to start watching here now. Not that guy. The next one coming over. Let me see if they show it. Let me show. I'm gonna wait here just a second here. I see it. Right here. Look at this right here. That right there. Stop right there. Grown men. Kenny Rogers. Okay. You see the Kenny Rogers?
Hold on.
You see Kenny Rogers?
It won't let you rewind.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But that's what I'm talking about right
here.
Right there. Both of them right there. Them the kind of two dudes that me and Shannon be seeing. We see them kind of guys all the time. These old retired men that ain't got nothing to do. And then they get up. Oh, I'm gonna get me some. You know what they say? I'm gonna get me some Pokemon. I'm gonna get me some Pokemon cards.
I heard a dude call him Pokemon, like, bro.
Well, no, I said I'm gonna get me some Pokemon. I'm gonna sell me some Pokemon.
Pokemon, like, bro, you talking about some different cards? A Pokemon card, okay?
Pokemon. You go Pokemon? What? Wait a minute now. Whoa.
It's amazing, man. Like,
yeah, and this is what I tell you. This stupidity goes across all genres. VHS collecting, video games, action figures. Oh, y'all ain't seen Hot Wheels yet. Y'all ain't seen the Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, comic books, tennis shoes. It's across the spectrum, man. Stupidity reigns supreme. This right here, Al, is a highlight. We might start adding this in. Is up there where you must be out your damn mind. Might add it.
Hey, bro.
The Poke Fool of the Week. Hey, the Poke Fool of the Week. We might
right.
Poke Fool of the Week.
When they said the movie Idiocracy was a documentary, the fact that it done came to fruition.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You got to know when to hold and when to fold. Most of these fools, I'm telling you, they buy this stuff. And like Shannon said, most of these dudes, they're going to sit on this stuff for the longest, and then they look like idiots. Hey, look, case in point, Robin King. And I ain't even got to tell you who. Al. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Point blank what I'm talking about.
It feels like it drops by the minute.
The millisecond.
A second, yeah.
Yeah, every 10 seconds, the Joker dropped 20% of their IQ. Yeah, but that's why I wanted to bring it up, man, because we've seen this in comic books. We've seen it in the comic book realm as far as like the FOMO and this, that, and the third. But I have never, and I know, just based on you, Matt, being into it, I know that there's been a demand in Pokemon cards, but it's like these jokers are just going out their damn mind, man. It's like, it can't be that lucrative for people to be fighting in Target and in Walmart and threatening it. Like I was telling y'all backstage, man, there's a story of a girl in Chile that died. Someone shot her.
Yeah.
They kidnapped her and killed her over her Pokemon cards. Now, mind you, she wasn't a scalper. She just sold. It was part of her job to sell the cards. So she got over the fact that these folks over in Chile decided that they wanted to steal her stuff, and now they're in jail. Like, is it worth it? Will those cards get you a one-way ticket out of Chile to the Turks and Caicos and you living the rest of your life golden. It's not gonna do that. And I understand your times can be hard, but geez Louise, bro, it disgusts me. I don't even collect Pokemon cards, and it's disgusting.
Buffoonery across the spectrum. And I say it again, the shop owners that buy this stuff from the scalpers are just as stupid. Just as stupid. And it's just like comic books. I've been to a store recently where I went to pick up a purchase, and then he go run to the computer to go see what is on eBay. Same thing with the comic book. And I did the same thing that we do with comic books. I left the store empty-handed.
Shout out to Master Don.
Yep.
He walked out empty-handed, so.
Empty-handed, yep.
So let me ask you this, man, as the resident Pokemon card collector, do you see a downturn in this type of behavior anytime soon?
Nope. They can come out with bad set after bad set after bad set. It won't matter. Because all these folks now see is whatever come out, they figure that whatever come out, I gotta get it so I can sell it. It won't be anytime soon. It's actually gotten worse. It's gotten worse. But I think what's going to end up happening is a lot of these stores going to start enforcing the rules, kind of like what X doing over at Best Buy. It's going to be one per, and they're going to put a hammer on it, you know. But it ain't slowing down no time soon. I tell you that now. No way. Not from what I've seen out in the field. No way. No way.
Hey, I gotta admit, this whole section, Matt was going off, man. It's been a while since we heard Matt go off on these fools. So
I mean, when you see this kind of buffoonery, Sean, these are grown ass men. These are.
I agree with you, man.
Yeah, they had a cat that was trying to steal the. That was at the Pokemon World Championships this past. Might have been this past year, whatever. This fool trying to steal the cards, the pack. He signed up like he was gonna play and then try to leave out with the pack, so he can go sell the pack on eBay because the pack was going for about $150, $200. He trying to get home. The police called him and they locked his ass up on the spot. Yeah,
this shit is rent deserving.
Yep, it's out of hand. It's out of hand, man.
Anyway, I'm about ready to call it quits. I'll let you know. I might not be on the show tomorrow. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah,
I got you. Hey, you said you had a whatchamacallit, didn't you, for Free Comic Book Day?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and hit it up, Al.
Hold on a second. Let me do it right quick, and then we go ahead.
I sold it earlier. The Gotcha Man.
Oh, that's what it was. The poster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I got one. Well, I got two. A couple.
So I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. It was
all right, man.
All right, brother.
All right, man. We'll talk
later.
I'll let you go last, man, since it ain't but two of us. But you already like looking for your stuff. So let's see. Y'all had to forgive everything going on behind me. I had some beads in my back wall where it looks like the Wu-Tang symbol. So they had to cut sheetrock to get the beehive out of there. And they have yet to come out to paint. So my room is in disarray. I've actually rearranged some stuff, but I'm waiting for them to come out here, my apartment complex, to finish the job. But I fear that they did not get all of the hive or the honeycomb out. And it looks like it's just me by myself. All by myself. This is like Matt dropped off. So if he doesn't come back as soon as I do this, it's going to be a wrap. Anyway, these are some pickups that I got for Free Comic Book Day and some other stuff that I picked up. So I'm doing good. What about the show robberies? Oh man, I guess we'll have to do a part 2 of this, Shannon. Cause I ain't know about the show robbers. I just saw all that foolishness that was going on Instagram. Let's see. The rule I started is company wide. Now that's what's up, X. I remember during COVID, it was like this in sports cars stores put them at customer service or online only. I don't see why they won't do that now. It don't even make sense. But hey, it is what it is at this point. It probably won't change, Daryl, until somebody get hurt or even worse. Matt is back, but it probably won't change until somebody get hurt or killed. So man, I know you see this right here, show robbers. I told Shannon maybe we might need to do a part 2 for this. So that ain't a bad idea. We can revisit that and talk about the show robbers and all that kind of stuff. I've been good, Daryl. I hope you've been doing well, man. Everything is going well. I cannot complain, bro. I'm still here breathing and all. Okay, so Street Fighter. This is Free Comic Book Day book. I was only allotted 5 of them, so I got this one. Masters of the Universe. Free Comic Book Day book. My camera is really doing well. Journey to the West. There's a Free Comic Book Day. For those that don't know, this is a Chinese fairy tale that Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z was actually based after. Kid Goku or Son Goku. That's his name. Now, Larry didn't know Matt. Oh, he ain't sitting down. So for those who are Gen Xers, Larry said he didn't remember this. Shout out to Larry Crocker. They had a Free Comic Book Day for The Greatest American Hero. You remember this, man?
How did he not remember that?
He said he didn't remember it.
How can you not? The one of the most noted theme songs of the 80s. How can you?
Bro, believe it or not, I walking on air. I never thought I'd be so free. Flying away on a wind of prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me, bro. The Greatest American Hero, right here, man. I was excited when I saw that. I said, okay, but they had a series a few years back. Blue Lock Free Comic Book Day. This is based on an anime about soccer. I actually watched Blue Lock.
Yeah. That was actually some DLC on PlayStation.
Oh, hey man, Matt, get on this net.
I know exactly. Yeah, I know about
it. Blue Lock is the truth, bro. Blue Lock is the truth.
It was DLC on PlayStation at one point.
Yep. That's what's up there. A lot of them, man, for real. Man, you know what? That is the store that shall not be named. I'm probably banned up there anyway. You already know why, X. If you don't,
1866.
Yeah, 1866.
You and Shannon.
Yeah.
Both of them. 1866.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Greatest American Hero, bro. Absolute Batman 17. Trying to catch up. Absolute Batman 18. One of the few books I'm actually reading that's really good. Really, really good. I kind of curved back on a lot of stuff, and this is like over a month's time. Absolute Batman 19. Only reason why I got this, they had a copy for me. They had a DCKO, and this is like the first time that Superman and Homelander. This is the issue with Homelander's in it from the boys, and him and Superman fight. Fall of Ultraman. Firestorm, they just did a brand new Firestorm book, the Nuclear Man #1. Gotchaman 15, well, 16, 17, and Storm number 1, and hold on. Thundercats 25. So that's it for me. And Matt, I know you got the heat.
No, I ain't got that much heat tonight, man. But I just had some stuff I picked up over the last few months, whatever.
Go ahead, bro.
We've got a Sakamoto Days.
Hey, you on board now, bro? Ain't you?
All the way on board, man. We got that, and then we've got Spy Family.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Yep.
They damn sure have X.
And then I got this. I was in Alabama a couple weeks ago, man, and I was at the store and saw this, and I was like, I'll grab this. I already got the regular copy, but I got one signed.
Run the jewels.
Yep. So I got it signed by the artist and Ta-Nehisi Coates. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So
what did you buy like that, or you got it signed with?
I bought it like that. And I said, yeah, I'll take that, man. So I'll just pick those up. And that's it for me, brother.
Okay.
RT.
All right. Well, that does it for the night. And yeah, that was a rousing conversation on both of those subjects, man. X, I don't know if you came, you need to watch the replay, man. We talked about gatekeeping, and this one dude was talking about anime, man. I was hoping that you would be on, but hey, you got things you got to do, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
enjoy it.
Yeah, I think you would have liked that. Now, I'm pretty sure you probably would have weighed in heavy on that topic, man. But anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll let y'all know when we'll be back because everybody busy. You know, Matt stay extremely busy, and shoot, I'm thinking about picking up part-time gig and all that kind of stuff, man. But you know, life goes on, and we still good. We still here breathing and all, so that accounts for something. But basically, that's pretty much it. Got a Silver Age Sunday on my channel. Everything according to Al. Been moving along with that. Videos and stuff. We got a Silver Age Sunday tomorrow. I'm actually getting interviewed by Pete Vibes. He's on YouTube. I mean, he's on Instagram. We met Pete back in 2024 at the Heroes Con. And he's a real cool dude. But his IG is Pete's _vibes, VIBES. So he asked to interview me about my comic book journey. And it'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram. I think he's doing it on YouTube too. We're doing Silver Age Sunday tomorrow. And I got a couple of videos that I'm going to be dropping soon. If you're not a subscriber to the Comic Hall Crew, please subscribe and check your notifications. Hopefully we can get another show, but we doing what we can. Matt, you got anything you want to say before we
glad to be back tonight. Thoroughly enjoyed it, man. If you have not, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to this damn 1,000. We've been trying to get to 1,000 for the last 10 years. We got to get that somewhere or another. Like if you hadn't seen Mortal Kombat, go check it out. And I think that's about it. I think that's everything I can think of. Heroes Con it's going to be here in a month, and we'll be there for that. And then we'll have a report for you sometime next month. So we'll be there.
Yep. And on the topic of Mortal Kombat, go ahead and check out The Boys. Go and check out Invincible.
And don't forget Spider-Man. Spider-Man will be out.
Yep, Spider-Man will be out next month, ain't it?
Yeah. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about next show.
Bro, they have been very tight-lipped about Spider-Man, bro. I'm kind of glad too, man, because there ain't really been nothing leaked except for like set photos and stuff, which is a good thing, man, because I want to be surprised. So, all right, y'all. With that, I can't even talk. Without further ado, we wish you all good night And like I said, turn on the bell notifications for any future shows that might come on. And I'm looking for the outro. I see it. All right. So y'all have a good night.
Fill up your gas while it's cheap.
Oh yeah, fill up your gas while it's cheap, for real. And don't be siphoning gas like I done seen on social media too.
We had to do a show on that too.
That is not the move. All right, folks. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all later.